welcome to Rhinofeed. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of the ASUS PA248Q. On the Amazon listing, it says it's 248Q, but on the box itself, there is no Q. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. This is a IPS display, 16 by 10 aspect ratio with 1920 by 1200 resolution. It also has a USB 3.0 port with 4 of them. And the benefits of an IPS display are color accuracy and contrast. And yeah, this is actually my dad's monitor. I already have one opened up, but I really like it, so I convinced him to get a matching monitor. Yeah. This is a type of foam that breaks, so it's not the best, but mine arrived fine, and this one hopefully probably arrived fine. They actually ship it in portrait mode. This has several swivel and pivot adjustments you can make to it. Get out of the way, thank you. Yeah, there's nothing else in the box except maybe cables. Alright, so you have several included accessories, lots of different cables. You also have a cable tie to keep that nice and managed. And I'll get to these paperwork in a minute, but here's your USB cable for the hub. This is a DisplayPort cable, which you should definitely use. That's the best option there is. VGA cable, DVI cable, also pretty good, and then a power cable. There is no HDMI cable included, but they're like $3 on Amazon anyway. But I highly recommend using the DisplayPort cable. Also, you get... Why would you need a support CD for a monitor? That's weird, but they give you that. And then a quick start guide, which pretty basic. The most important document they have here is the color calibration testing report. They individually test each and every ProArt monitor to have a less than delta E5, which is the difference in colors, which is very important if you want color accuracy. And this is the report for this monitor right here. So that's really cool that they do that. And it's important for photographers or anyone in video. So there you go. All the stats on this monitor. All the colors are pretty even across the board. And then they even do some grayscale testing and gamma values. Alright, let's dump that out of the way and take that off. I love their design here. Super simplistic. You have a matte display and matte bezel as well. And it's got all the adjustments you can possibly think you could need. You have your height adjustments, goes pretty darn low. And it's very smooth too. Every hinge is incredibly easy to work with. It's not the thinnest monitor, but for a pro level monitor, you don't need... It doesn't really matter, honestly. So yeah, you can do all the sorts of adjustments you need, even portrait, and then tilt. So on the side, you got your USB 3.0 ports, quite handy to have, and yeah, I used them before. You don't necessarily need to use them if you want to save on that extra cable. And then on the left side here, you got your quick fit and directional toggle key here at the very top, your menu button, and then these are 2 custom shortcut keys for your most used commands like brightness and contrast or default. This one sets the mode, so there's theater mode, scenery mode, sRGB, and standard. And this is your display input toggle, as well as your power switch and your LED. And the nice thing about these buttons is they are not capacitive touch buttons. I know a lot of monitors companies are using those, but I personally like just the tactile feedback. It works a lot faster. On the bottom of the monitor, you'll find all of your rear I/O, including a Kensington lock, USB 3.0 port, an audio out, which allows you to pass through the audio via HDMI input. There are no built-in speakers. Then you have VGA, DVI, HDMI, and DisplayPort, as well as power and a power toggle switch. And then finally, on the very back, this is VESA mount, so you can take out the stand and you have your 4 mounting points right there. One other thing I wanted to mention is that the response time of this monitor is rated at average 11 milliseconds. And while that won't perform as well as a TN panel in FPS games like Battlefield 3, I find that it's perfectly fine and the trade-offs are not worth it in terms of color accuracy and contrast. Is that good? So there you have it, my unboxing of the ASUS PA248Q. You can find this on Amazon for about $320 right now. I definitely recommend picking up an IPS panel, even if it's not this one. The added benefit of bright LED backlighting, viewing angles, and color accuracy are definitely fantastic. So thank you very much for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. What am I gonna say? In my opinion,
I like that with your arms crossed. In my opinion.
In my opinion.
There you go.
Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Finally! That took forever!